Hello and welcome to Getting On My Brits, the British-based quiz show. I am Edward and I will be your monarch for the next 20 minutes. We will be colonising your minds with useless information, laughs and a trip to a soft play area. Two of those are completely incorrect, one of them is true. Now let's meet our teams. On my right is the blue team, captained by the wonderful Nathan Webb. Who have you brought with you today, Nate?
On my left is the wonderful Joy Amy Wigman, and she famously once met Pat Sharp and may or may not have squeezed his buns. Isn't that right, Joy?
Yeah.
Oh, and on my right we have the excellent James Crawley, and he's asked me to remind you all, that he's not a lizard. I beg to differ.
Welcome to the show, guys. And on my left is the green team. With the handsome and sophisticated captain, Eddie O'Keefe. Who have you brought with you?
Well, today I have on my left the wonderful Azad. Fuck, what's your name? I had it in my head.
Yeah.
Azad Urshad. Close enough. This is Azad Urshad, and he is a dentist that once rode across the Atlantic. And on my right, we have Maggie Whitehouse. She is a female Catholic priest, and she has informed me she is not a man in drag.
Wonderful. The green team, everyone. Throughout today's show, these teams will go head-to-head in a series of challenges, testing their mental strength, power, and how well they can tackle that soft play area. Yep, I'm just as excited as you are. Each of the contestants were asked before the show to pick a number out of a hat. These numbers will correspond to a traditional English biscuit. These biscuits will be dunked into a classic cup of British tea. In layman's terms, the biscuit that takes the longest to flop, break up, all that stuff, will gain a point for their respective teams. All that's left to do now is... Dunk your biscuits! In this round, we will see which Peter Piper can peck a pick in a regional accent. I nailed that. On your desk are accent cards along with a tongue twister. You must attempt to say in that specific regional accent. All you have to do is get through as many as possible. Nice and simple, isn't it? Green team, you're up first. You start on my ding ding. Yeah, I bet my bell. You start on my bell. And then you finish on my bell. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
How many cookies could a good cook cook if a good cook could cook cookies? A good cook could cook as much cookies as a good cook could cook cookies. That is the worst accent for me to do.
Okay, so your teammates have to guess, and they've both looked.
Well, to be fair, I'm not going to complain because that was a shit voice for me, and I'm really upset that was first.
I think the card is wrong. It's still Indian.
It's not meant to be.
That was Welsh.
But yeah, keep going.
I'm going to swap that. Yeah.
Rummy.
Yeah.
Is it Rummy?
How many cans can a cannibal nibble if a cannibal can nibble cans? As many
Yorkshire.
Right. Every single one of your accents was Indian.
Yeah.
Am I just hearing them wrong?
Even the one that you didn't do, Maggie just assumed it was going to be.
All these places have valid ethnic minorities.
Yeah.
I think it was a good effort.
Thank you. That's what I was going for.
True.
Sure, let's just move on. Blue team, are you going to be less shit
Do
than
we
that?
need to do any? Because I think we could do nothing and we could still beat O'Keefe.
They got one.
They got one.
They got one.
They got one, okay.
And I'm going to ding my ding.
Okay.
For the record, if he just speaks normally, it is Welsh.
Or Indian. We're not sure.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, yeah. Rory at Warrior and Roger at Warrior were reared wrongly in rural brewery.
Indian.
Yes. See, Nathan, how many boards could the Mongols hoard?
Irish.
Northern Irish.
Yes. Okay.
We've already won.
Gert Lush. Gert. There was a fisherman named Fisher who fished for some fish in a fisher. Till a
Bristol.
Bristol.
Well, you see it, pretty much they've nailed it. I'm just going to sit back and relax. You carry on.
Denise sees the
Scouse.
fleece.
Liverpool.
Sorry, I'll give you a clue.
Just look at them.
You got to fucking get into it, haven't you? It's hard. Like
me.
you bastard. Picky people pick Peter Pan's peanut butter. What the fuck was that?
If you didn't hear that, the way that he got into a Scottish accent was by saying, "You bastard."
I was hoping to finish with. Can I do that again and just finish with you wee bastard? Picky people pick Peter Pan. Peanut butter, 'tis the peanut butter. Picky people pick you bastard. Even that had elements of Indian in there though, so it must be a thing.
I thoroughly enjoyed the way that you got into character. Like Eddie just went, I know this one, got it. Indian, nailed it, let's go.
Am I hearing things wrong?
Yes. Let's go back to the tea room and see how those dunkers are doing. Green team, how do you feel about your biscuit sitch?
No, I'm quietly confident that the rich tea is going to hold out.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm not.
No.
Blue team, confident.
Rich tea is looking as saggy as a granny's boobies.
Yeah.
Like a biscuit Brexit.
That's the end of that round. Everybody hates packing for their holidays, but we thought we'd make it a little bit harder. Earlier on in the week, we sent our team captains to pack for their holiday to Butlins. They have 4 minutes to get as many items that are stashed in the soft play area into their suitcase. Most items wins. Welcome to the world famous toddler area in Cheltenham.
This is how it's going down. I'm going to pick the best suitcase, the deepest, right? But I don't want to say too much because he's listening over there. Okay, you're doing me first. That's not really fair.
He thinks he's so clever because he can wear blue as well. It's not fair. I was told to wear blue first and he stole my look.
Tactics, tic-tacs. I'm about to get fresh with that man over there.
I have one tactic and one tactic only, and that's kill Nathan.
Secret weapon. Believe, bro.
I'm 6 foot and overweight, and I'm very unhealthy. So firstly, I'm just going to try and survive.
I'm going to hit him with everything I've got. You know, us Welsh are meant to be friendly, but that's not happening tonight, no. No, we've got a dark side, and he's about to feel the full force.
Here we have the minty fresh Tic Tac Valley Boy against the takeaway filled Angry Caveman. Slight size difference, there's a puff involved.
It's about to go down. Cheltenham.
Let's get ready to rumble! A couple of false starts there, a little bit of an embarrassment. As you're going to be aware, there's going to be a lot of embarrassments. Right, let's cover the rules. They have to go around the soft play area getting as many items as possible and putting them in their suitcase. You do get some bonus points. As Eddie's just shown, there are a couple of envelopes. However, one of these envelopes is very positive and doubles your points. The other one loses all your points. So there is the possibility that Eddie's just screwed himself. There Nathan goes, looking like a little hobbit on his way to Mordor. Look at sexy Hagrid, stumbling over, looking like he's about to die.
You think knackered I am?
Definitely Indian every time you try it.
And handling balls about as well as the Welsh rugby team. All the items in the soft play area have either come from our producers' houses. There you go. There's the word puzzles. And we also have some stuff from Poundland, including sun cream. I wouldn't recommend getting that sun cream to take on a holiday because I guarantee you will get sunburnt.
Here we go. This is where it starts to get a little bit creepy because all we can hear is panting. And they're rolling around.
Up.
So the good news is we do have people going in with disinfectant after this to clean up the disgusting sweaty mess that these guys have left. Sexy socks there with Eddie. However, it does just look like a very hairy baby going down a slide.
He's dropping stuff.
Oh, here we go. It's getting serious. Oh, the worst Marines you've ever seen. There are no points for style, and if there were, you would not be getting any. It's very complex, this game. Pick stuff up, put it in. Some playground flirting there with the boys. Here we go, we're just watching a man pack his bag. Back in for round 2. Eddie's kept on his cute little backpack. Oh, and they're going off in different directions. Obviously, the unfit one has decided not to do any climbing. Tell you what you need, Nathan. You need the cute little backpack, like the one that Eddie's got. This is basically like watching a professional athlete compete against a caveman. Eddie looks like he's about to keel over. Have we got the paramedics on standby for the heart attack? Right, bonus points for zipping it up. There you go. I didn't tell you that bit earlier. Oh, I don't know what Eddie's doing. I think he's trying to steal the bag. No, he's failed. Eddie, have another go. You'll be all right. Go on. Oh,
You dick!
you failed again. Zip up your suitcase, Eddie. And he's dead.
Now, that looked like a lot of hard work. I actually really wanted to be there on that day filming, but having seen it, I don't think I actually wanted to go in there because Eddie definitely nearly died. How long were you lying on your suitcase like that?
About half an hour.
For the record, according to my inside sources, that is genuinely true. He lay there for somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes, just like panting and raving. Which was your favourite part of the soft play area?
Well, I was enjoying it up until he threw me down one of the ramps, and I've broken my finger. That is Nathan's fault.
Yeah, I did. I felt quite bad for that, but I've had a bad back ever since, right?
Now, in front of us here, we do actually have the suitcases. I have personally been through there and counted all of the items. I have not. It looks like you've got about 10 items there, Ed. Should we give him a round of applause, guys?
He had the bigger suitcase, so I think I might have lost. And he's also got the bonus card as well, so.
I can tell you that you had 19 items. So, according to my made-up maths, you get 2 points. You can have 1 point. Right. This is the important bit. This is Eddie's envelope. Is it double or is it nothing?
Also, it doubles everything.
I broke my finger for this, don't forget.
Eddie, I'll kiss it better later.
Okie dokie. Here it is. Eddie O'Keefe has got 2 times points. There we go. The pain and suffering was worth it. I feel like I'm going to give you can have your double points, but I'm going to give you a bonus point for your injury.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's another point for the green team. Moving on to round 2. This round is called Norfolk in Idea. Well, I have no fucking idea, see what I did there, how this is going to go. This task is a play on a classic British game of darts, where one contestant from each team gets 3 attempts to try and hit a location I will be shouting out. Teams, figure it out yourselves. Find out who your best tosser is. Blue team, you're up first. Okay, please come out, set yourself to the hockey.
I've been given a danger chair. This could be difficult.
Let's dance to Joy Amy Division. She's up first. Come on, guys. Go on, Joy Amy.
Let's go for Birmingham.
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 Easy.
Birmingham.
Come on, that's simple.
London.
Is that where you think Birmingham is? Or is that how bad you are at darts? The second one's a bit easier. It's higher up. It's Glasgow.
Glasgow. Okay.
Getting out of the way of this.
Oh. Come on, guys.
Okay, all right. This one, Leeds. There's no cheating in this game. Now, Joy Amy, which one of these do you think is closest? This is the one that you threw to Birmingham. This is the one you threw to Leeds. And this is the one that's next to Glasgow. Which one do you want to pick?
I'm going to go for the one that's next to Glasgow.
Right, let's see if you're right. Whoa! Yeah, all right. Well done. Hold on, I have an update for you guys, don't worry. It's a biscuit-related one.
Come on.
Okay.
Breaking biscuit news, guys. It appears the Bourbon has gone the same way as Nigel Farage. A failure, but somehow still part of our culture. Right, let's move on to the green team tossing some darts. Who have you got tossing?
Maggie's our tosser.
Maggie, grab your darts. Come on up. For those who are wondering, Maggie has dressed up as a darts player. I think it's the belly. I don't know if the leopard print and the dog collar are really relatable. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hit Ballymoney.
Ballymoney.
Yeah.
That'll do.
For the record, Ballymoney is in Ireland. Right, how about this one? You're never going to guess this. Perth.
Perth is in Scotland.
I did know that. It's which bit?
In all fairness, that was Ireland.
Woo! Fucking Christmas!
No, that's the Orkney Islands, Eddie. Christmas is somewhere a bit further north.
Can we swap darts?
Right. You've made your decision. We're gonna toss away. I'm gonna give you an easy one. England.
Please, don't hit Wales.
Are you sure?
Yeah, hit England.
Hit England.
Don't hit Wales.
Right in the middle.
Well, not quite, because that's the Scottish border, somewhere up here.
It is?
Right. Which one do you think is closest?
England.
Oh, what a surprise! That's England!
I will take the pity point at this time.
Who says you're getting a point? As the captain of the ship, it wasn't quite a bullseye. But I'm going to give out some points anyway. Joy Amy, pretty good. You were within like the region. So I'm going to give you 2 points. Ooh. And green team, because you at least hit the right country, you can have 1 point. Yes. Next up, twittering on. In this round, we test our contestants' knowledge of the social media world. On each team's screens, and I will read it out, will be a tweet. All you have to do is tell us who... Tweeted that tweet! What I want is a very loud, confident, the colour of your team, please.
We are green, don't forget we're green. Please don't forget we're green.
Tweet number 1. Is there a more heinous crime imaginable than farting in a sauna? Who tweeted that tweet?
Green, Judy Dench.
Green incorrect.
I have no fucking idea.
I know a dame who'd say that. Someone, give us a guess, Blue.
Do we have another guess?
Shout your colour and give it a go.
Green, Archbishop of Canterbury.
Blue, is it Maggie, the hipster priest?
Unfortunately, the answer is Jack Whitehall.
Oh, of course.
Tweet number 2. How many retweets do I need to become Prime Minister?
Green, Nigel Farage.
Blue, Ed Wood.
Green, Donald Trump.
No. Green, Piers Morgan.
No, I'm going to give you a clue because you're never getting it. If it was a hurricane and also a grime artist.
Blue, Stormzy.
Blue Stormzy is correct.
Stormzy.
He's a grime artist.
What's a grime artist?
Do you not get? You probably don't get grime in Devon.
No, we don't.
No.
No.
Right, who's ready for the final tweet?
Yes.
It's a long one. Stick with me. So annoyed I used the word amazing twice in that last tweet. I'm turning into Trump. Who tweeted that tweet?
Blue, Kim Jong-un.
I didn't say that. Leader of everything, I said nothing. That was Joy Amy Wigman. I've got her address. Come and get it after the show.
Green, Melania Trump.
Blue, Jack Whitehall.
Green, Richard Osman.
Green Richard Osmond is correct. The sound of the whistle means we have unfortunately come to the end of our show. You might not have had enough, but I bloody well have. Now, before we go, one last thing to find out. Let's see who was the toughest cookie. The three that were remaining were the cookie, the rich tea, and the ginger nut. So I am going to give 1 point to the cookie, 2 points to the rich tea, and 3 points to the ginger nut. Congratulations on picking the best piece of paper that had a biscuit's name on, and it definitely wasn't rigged. Well, unfortunately, this madness has come to an end. I can reveal that the team who has won today's show is the blue team!
Well done. Well done.
Congratulations, guys. You got more points than the other team.
Thanks.
Let's have a round of applause for our guests. Azad Urshad, Maggie Whitehouse, Joy Amy Wigman, James Crawley, and to your team captains, Nathan Webb and Eddie O'Keefe. Thank you all for watching. I've been Edward and you've been Getting On My Tips. Good night.